आज हम बनाएंगे दिल्ली की वन ऑफ द मोस्ट फेवरेट स्ट्रीट फूड्स, दैट्स मटर कुलचा। ये कुलचे पैन पे बने हुए हैं, इनमें कोई अवन की ज़रूरत नहीं है, नो बेकिंग इज़ रिक्वायर्ड। हम स्टार्ट करते हैं 250 ग्राम्स ऑफ रिफाइंड फ्लावर से। 250 ग्राम्स में अबाउट 16 कुलचास बन जाएंगे। I'll take another small bowl and prepare the yeast mixture to knead the dough. 1 cup of lukewarm water, half a cup of milk. Milk is added to add richness. Half a cup of yogurt, 1 tablespoon, full heaped tablespoon of yeast, 1.5 teaspoon of sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Mix it well. इसको तब तक मिक्स करना है तब तक शुगर डिजॉल्व ना हो जाए। नाउ वील स्टार्ट नीडिंग द डो। मिक्सचर थोड़ा थोड़ा करके इसमें डालेंगे और एक सॉफ्ट डो तैयार करेंगे। द डो इज नॉट सपोज टू बी वेरी टाइट। With light hands, I'll first knead the dough. I'll keep kneading it for about 5 to 7 minutes till it all comes together. If you take the right measure, the measure that is given in the video, the yogurt, the milk, the warm water, you don't need to add any more water to it. It's absolutely perfectly fine for the 250 grams of white flour. I'll just drizzle some oil and keep it aside for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, our dough is all ready. I'll knead it yet again for about 5 minutes with some dry flour and then make it a little smoother. I'm going to divide it into 4 parts. It's very difficult to work with the big, loaf of the dough. So I'm just dividing into smaller parts. This one part out of the 4 will make 4 kulchas. So in all, with 250 grams, I will be able to make 16 kulchas. I'm going to divide this one part into 4 parts again. So we'll be making 4 kulchas out of it. Just roll them into smooth dough balls. Keep them aside before we start making the flatbread or kulcha. This is how I do it. I just make all the balls and then I'll roll all the kulchas together and then at once I, cook them. That's how I feel comfortable. You can keep rolling and keep cooking at the same time. That's not how I do it. That's absolutely up to your convenience. Make sure the kulchas are not rolled into very thin flatbread. They're a little thick. I've rolled all 4 of them. अब इनको हम एक एक करके कुक करना शुरू करेंगे पैन पे। वेल हीटेड पैन, नॉन स्टिक पैन, medium high heat. You can just very lightly keep pressing them with the spatula. It's just going to take 5 minutes for the kulcha to be cooked. Because इसमें yeast है, yogurt है, milk है, so उसको cook होने के लिए it doesn't need a flame or it doesn't need to be baked or anything. Another one. Slightly spatula से इसको प्रेस करके और फिर turn it over 2-3 times. You have to just keep turning it over and then it will be well cooked. That's it. Another one. This is all well done. 4 of them are ready. इसको मैं थोड़ा बटर और कोरिएंडर के साथ ब्रश करूँगी. I like it this way. It can be actually ghee instead of butter, but I like butter. Melted butter, some coriander leaves, and then brush them all lightly. बटर का और कोरिएंडर का, धनिया का फ्लेवर बहुत ही अमेजिंग लगता है. तो कुलचास आर रेडी. ये हैं येलो पीस, मटर, 1/2 kg. इसको मैंने ओवरनाइट सोक करके वॉश करके रखा हुआ है. अब नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू बॉईल इट. 2 teaspoon ऑफ सॉल्ट, 1 teaspoon ऑफ बेकिंग सोडा. Add water and now cook them in the pressure cooker. It requires at least 3 to 4 whistles. After 4 whistles, it's all cooked well. अब इसमें green chilies, onion, chopped, very finely chopped onion, chopped tomatoes, ये सारा का सारा हम raw ऐड करेंगे. Chopped ginger. No cooking is required after this. 1 teaspoon of roasted cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 2 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of black salt. इसका टेस्ट बहुत ही अमेजिंग होता है. मिक्स इट ऑल वेल टुगेदर. इसमें अनियन, टमेटोज कुछ भी कुक करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. दैट्स हाउ द स्ट्रीट मटर इज मेड, विच इज़ ईटन विद कुलचास. Again, this is my favorite part. Coriander leaves chopped. This is absolutely ready now for eating with kulchas. थोड़ा सा हरा धनिया और स्प्रिंकल कर देते हैं इस पे. ये है हमारा स्ट्रीट साइड मटर with street side kulchas. Trust me, if you try this at home, you'll never want to go to that street vendor for Mutter kulcha. Amazing recipe.